talk about the evolution of fintech over time. I will address each stage that fintech goes through step by step. At the initial stage of digitalization, mobile phones are on the rise. So financial institutions, traditional banks are offering first internet banking, secondly now mobile applications to do most actions. In the beginning, a mobile application was just there to check the saldo on your account, get some statements, do a payment. After that came opening bank accounts, getting loans, investing in index funds, etc. The apps grew there, and it's all good for the consumer because everything can be done from their mobile phone. It comes to this time now, for example, that in Europe many banks are closing their brick and mortar offices, bank offices, so that you have to go through the mobile phone to do your basic banking actions. So the next stage is driving growth and efficiency using digitalization. There are two main parts in it. One is revenue growth, the other one is cost reduction. For revenue growth, I would be thinking on gaining better insights in your customers so that you can offer them a better financial product system. Better risk profile management, so you can loan more money because the risk is more reduced because you have better data and a better risk profiles to analyze people on. So these can help grow your revenue. For cost reduction, mostly we look at RPAs, robotic process automation. They already existed before to automated processes, but now they are even extended with AI. They get more efficient, they get better, and they get easier to set up. Others are, for example, AI-powered chatbots that can reduce the cost on your call center by giving a better customer help experience. After this is the third stage. This is the transformation stage, where banks are becoming more and more like fintech companies, where the digital approach is the first approach. You will see this now, for example, in Europe. In Europe, many banks are cutting down on the brick and mortar stores, where everything is done through the app. I mentioned before, opening a banking account is now done through an app. You cannot go into a brick and mortar bank anymore and opening a bank account there. Everything is done digital. Other things are exploring now is more use of AI. Is also looking into the blockchain parts of where the business cases can be useful. For example, in lending processes, etc. The disruption stage is where we have to glimpse in the future. It's not where are people now today, but it's where is the future going to be, and working on that one. Some fintech companies are already doing this and trying to get new models out. There I will be talking about cryptocurrency, DeFi, digital assets, decentralized and peer-to-peer financial services. There are many players on the market now, but there is not always in a compliance and governance model. But compliance and governance is catching up, and once that happens, we can work together with these players to provide new products. Trading digital assets now, you don't really need a bank or a broker in between. You can do it directly on the market using the blockchain without any intermediaries. That's, for example, already possible today in certain markets. In this part also, it's many times now that big financial institutions are collaborating with fintech companies. Fintech companies, they will do a certain slice of the market and execute very well on that, and that can be shown in use cases where fintech companies and financial institutions work together. For example, there is HSBC and TradeShift. Something I didn't mention yet is embedded finance, which is is a big topic now, where the payments, for example, is hidden in other marketplaces. For example, if you do trading, payments need to be executed. You need a financial institution partner for that one. You embed that in your trading application. It can be in a shopping application, e-commerce, etc. It can all be embedded when you do your payments, and financial institutions can work together with fintech companies. Another example is a bank like N26 that collaborates with Wise for their cross-border payments. So in their app, they provide cross-border payments, but actually it's Wise in the backend that works on it, because Wise, as we all know, is very good in the cross-border payment, has very good rates for it. N26 is a European bank, and it would be a good collaboration. So, conclusion. These stages, of course, are all not linear. You can be extending your mobile offerings in your app. You can be working on RPA. You can do data analytics. All these things can be all at the same time in different stages working on. And in the end, it's not a goal for bigger financial institutions to be at the disruptive end there. This is why I recommended collaboration with existing fintech companies and work together in an ecosystem to deliver new value and products, leveraging the customers from both platforms so that they can cross-hibernate with each other to create more value for both parties. So that would be my key takeaway from this.